This is the new Xiaomi Redmi 14C and I'll be unboxing it. I'll also share my opinion on its design and main specs. Released in August 2024, this device has a lot to offer and a spectacular look. You'll see for yourself. Xiaomi has included a lot in the box. It opens similarly to an iPhone box, but it's much larger because they needed to make space for everything inside. The phone feels solid and well built. We'll take a closer look at it in a moment. Inside, there are multiple compartments. In this one, you'll find a power brick that supports 33 watts fast charging and an USB-A to USB-C cable. It's nice to see both the charger and cable included. The last compartment is empty, but there's still one more thing. In this middle compartment, you'll find a SIM tray tool, some Xiaomi papers, and a protective case for the Redmi 14C. Nice. The phone has a special design. It feels good in the hand, and on the back, the cameras are arranged inside the circular module. The color fades from silver at the top and blue at the bottom. This is the starry blue design of the Xiaomi 14C, and I have to say, it looks great. Now let's check out the phone from all angles. On the right side, you'll find the volume control buttons and the power button, which also acts as a fingerprint reader. On the left side, there's the SIM tray, which supports 2 nano SIMs and a microSD card. On the top, we find the 3.5mm headphone jack, and on the bottom, we see the microphone, USB-C port, and a speaker. Let's move on to the main specs. The Redmi 14C is slightly longer than its predecessor, but its width and thickness are smaller. It features a 6.88-inch IPS LCD display, which is large but has an average resolution of 720 by 1640 pixels. Although the screen is bigger, the pixel density remains the same as the previous model, which is nice. The maximum brightness is 600 nits. It should be enough for comfortably viewing the screen while you're outside. The base model comes with 128GB of internal storage. That's quite a lot, and it can be expanded up to 1TB via the microSD card. If you're willing to pay more, you can even get a model with up to 256GB of internal storage and 8GB of RAM. In terms of hardware performance, it's important to remember that this is a budget phone. The CPU and GPU are good enough for multitasking and some light gaming, but don't expect top-tier performance. However, the good news is that this device runs Android 14 out of the box and will receive sufficient OS and security updates. The front-facing camera takes 13-megapixel photos and has a bright aperture. On the back, there's a 50-megapixel main camera, a depth sensor, and an auxiliary lens. For a budget phone, the camera performance is pretty good. Both the main and selfie cameras can record Full HD videos at 30 frames per second. The battery is impressive. It's a massive 5160 mAh, which can easily last a full day or even 2 days with moderate use. It also supports 18 watts fast charging, which is a nice addition. In conclusion, the Redmi 14C is one of Xiaomi's most affordable smartphones, and its design is one of the best I've seen on a budget device. The starry blue model in particular really stands out. While its performance isn't outstanding, it's good enough for most people. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.